Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new playthrough of The Letter. Sad news, if you didn't see the update video, we are canceling Tokyo Dark for well, I just suggest you watch the video. Basically my computer's a turd, so it can't properly do a playthrough of that. So we're gonna switch to another, because basically Tokyo Dark was my pick for a game, so we're switching to my secondary pick. Instead of going straight to game requests, we're gonna be playing The Letter. So The Letter, well, I have the Steam page open, and by open I mean I don't have it open. Because I was just trying to read, it has a nice little blurb, which I probably should just do for most games that have a little blurb like this. Might be a nice way to put it. About The Letter is an interactive horror drama visual novel inspired by classic Asian horror film movies, which if you don't know about me, I love Asian horror films. I mean, I love horror in general, horror films in general, but Asian, especially Japanese, are my favorite. Ju-on, which is my favorite series, just like, I'm not saying it's the best series ever, but like, everyone has their favorite series. Some people love the Friday the 13th movies. I love the Ju-on movies. And not just the first two. I love a lot of them. Besides like the latest 4 or 5. But the Netflix show was a banger. But yeah, Ju-on and The Ring, the sister series. I mean, they're not sister series, but people like to compare Ju-on and The Ring. Told through an immersive branching narrative, the game puts the players into the shoes of 7 characters as they find themselves falling prey to a vicious curse. So, this is a hardcore visual novel with over 700k words. Expect a lot of reading. Well, you came to the right place. Romance, friendship, drama. Apart from horror, this game puts very heavy emphasis on relationships and character development. Dude, that's great. I love that. Chronological storytelling with 7 playable characters, each with varying personality and approach to different situations. Butterfly effects. Full English voice acting. Yes. Animated background, CG sprites. Yada yada yada. Quick time events. Okay. A tree that keeps progress of your routes slash progression. So there's multiple endings. So basically, visual novel with a lot of added stuff to it. Now I do think this is a mobile game port, which is probably why it's a little on the expensive side. I've never played a mobile visual novel, but I believe they'd like make you pay in by the chapter. So but yeah, I'm excited, dude. I love Asian horror films. This is also by a Filipino company. So I am half Filipino, if you didn't know that, so sort of exciting. I'm interested in a lot of these features. Quick time events sounds in a visual novel, dude. What about that? Character centered stuff, good stuff in general. Let's just go into this, dude. This has been put on a lot of like people's top horror visual novels, so I'm excited to see how it goes. I don't think we've played like a real horror visual novel like that's main purpose is the horror, even though it did literally just say this about relationships, but I assume it's mainly about the horror, right? Besides Doki Doki. Now that it might be an unfair comparison, but it's the one I'm going for. So let's see. New age visual novels excite me because there's a lot of new features which can definitely spice stuff up. And this game's immensely popular, so. Okay, dude. Fuck you. Holy shit. I fucking... my heart. Alright. The Ermengarde mansion. Oh, dude, there's so much stuff on this menu. Auto, skip, backlog, save, load, journal, relationship, branching tree, options, controls, quit. I mean, look at this branching tree. You know what? That's acceptable. Monday, undiscovered. Some journal entries, some timelines. Who does that, dude? Who hits you with a jump scare like that? It's dirty. Anyways, let's properly start this now then. The Ermengarde Mansion was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth. I'm definitely not saying that name right because it sounds so derpy when I say it, but we're just gonna roll with it. Ermengarde of Luxembourg, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was a small, sleepy village grew into a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion has stood since 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that's when it began. Surrounding the villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, the cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its halls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. At Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by that curse. Good luck. Isabella. Sports Day. Rose.
Hello? Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
Hey, you're a little loud. Let's turn that down a bit. There we go. Let's try this. Thank you, Rose. Sports Day, Career Day. Dude, it's also our first time reading a visual novel with English voice acting, dude. Like I said, I mean, I just go with the original language, even though it's Filipino. I think this is the only voice acting, so I respect it, dude. A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey, Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's a mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
Hey, I got a new journal entry. Profiles. Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. Birthday, May 28th, Gemini, 26 years old. Okay. I thought she was a lot younger. Hey, that's a little spooky. Height, 5'2". Small, though. Or actually, is that... No, I think 5'4" or 5'6" is average in Canada. In Canada, dude. In Canada. She's an estate agent. She's Filipino. Hello, sister. Roman Catholic. Hello, sister. Fine arts undergrad. Nah. Light cinnamon rolls. Hello. Dogs. I'm a cat person. Food. Dude, I like food. Police procedural dramas. Hit me with those crime thriller genres. And Tele-series. Yes, that is the Southeast Asian way of saying it, I believe. They call television, like tele-series, it's just a subcategory of dramas. Comedies, not Filipino comedies, well, I'll tell you that. Karaoke, and by karaoke, I mean karaoke. Sorry, that's a Hikoku Shoujo meme. She is the third child among 7, large Filipino families. Daughter of a laundrywoman and a jeepney driver. She went to a public school and was an average student, but took to art easily. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts, as encouraged by her father. However, the man was diagnosed with a terminal illness. He had to stop studying to make money. Dude, for some reason, I thought it was going to say like, her father encouraged her, but then it turned out he was terminally ill. I don't know. Okay, Aiden, stop being dumb. It was Isabella's aunt who helped her work overseas. In order to earn more money than any local job could get her, Rose Cooper became her mentor. As soon as she started as an agent at the BRC, it's been 5 years since she met her neighbor, Rebecca. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at Delvencourt, and later Zachary through him. Wait, okay. But we don't know who those are, so right now we're Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos, otherwise known as, apparently, Isabella. I was trying to say Maria, but...
You chickened out!
Calm, so we're gonna be selling this house, I guess?
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here.
Sorry, I was reading my diary. Didn't mean to leave you on hold,
This
Rose.
place is huge. A bit too quiet since
Oh,
you're
she's gonna go
business
missing.
forever, but beautiful
I feel
nonetheless.
it.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I love the animated backgrounds.
I know. I just
The
wish I could
Filipino
live in a place
tech.
like this.
No, I'm joking.
It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
Don't say that in a haunted mansion, dude. That's cursed.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
Also, since I directly name dropped the Ring and Juon, I expect a Kyoto-like figure, which is great. Those used to be my nightmare feel when I was a little kid, so...
They're
Ooh,
nothing but spirits.
I'm ready.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching
Dude,
right now.
that's what I'm
They might not
saying.
be happy with you enough to curse you.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Don't push your luck, Rose.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
You're also in Southeast Asia, I assume, which is extra cursed. There's a lot of cursed stuff going there. With spirits, I mean. Not just in general.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
Aha.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Wow, so that really happened?
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
Dude, that shit's traumatizing.
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Just for you, Rose, we'll
Fine,
go.
fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye-bye. She hangs up before I can respond. Never mind. Rose, still charming as
Who was
ever.
that?
Are you... I already forgot everyone's name. Rebecca? Dude. I looked up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, give me a questioning look. Hello.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
You're looking cool. I did the art style. It's very different, I want to say, than anything I've really seen. Loki gives me Tokyo Dark vibes a bit. I don't know, not really, but like closer to that than any other game we've really played on the channel, I think, anyways.
The one who trained you.
Ooh, look at this animation.
You're working together again?
Hey, you didn't say your full line, Becca. I'm reporting you.
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Ansem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Hold on. Is this the same mansion you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps?
Money is money. What can I say?
You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Dude, I like Isabella so far. She respects the spirits, but she also respects the hustle. You know? My kind of, character. As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character.
Also, when they said English voice actors, I thought they just meant like English language, not actually a cast from England. At least that's what it sounds like. Just somewhere like that. You know, I don't want to be ignorant because I don't. You know, it could be somewhere else, but that's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, no offense, but
even though I think we're in the Philippines.
You got assigned to it.
We're probably not in the Philippines, but I don't know.
I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
More than anything, Isabella needs a large amount of money.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crossed her face.
No, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell... Sorry for that, Pete. I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca...
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Dude, that's just a lifestyle, not poverty. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. I honestly wouldn't. I mean, you know, talking out of my ass, never mind. Dude, you know, this is how you tell someone is scared. At least this is my tell when I talk like a lot more than I usually do in post commentary. Because I'm nervous to get to the scary parts. Forgive me, guys. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers, so she is a teacher.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Here we go again. Okay, choices change. What do you want to say? I can eat other things too, or you're not my mom. I mean, we like Becca. She's just looking out for us. I'm gonna go with the first one. You're not my mom sounds... It's such a bad reply.
Hey! I eat other things too.
This or that. Status update? How does this look? It went up, dude. Dude, I'm a friendly gamer. I'm gonna make everyone go up. Everyone. So that would have went down. Dude, full bar clear. I guess eventually we're gonna have to prioritize who we like. But we need the full picture first. Don't want to take too many biases. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture, and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
The cursed canned hamburgers. I've heard the rumors, but I refuse to try it. I respect everything else though. Canned ham is a little weird, but yeah. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. Bro, I was reading, I don't know why I was hyper focused on reading. I did not notice her face. That's such a good expression. Dude, respect. Canned hamburgers. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
Ugh.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before
Hey, they're
eating
in
them.
cans, dude.
I don't want a repeat of last year.
Respect the canned goods. Last longer.
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny, distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
She's just literally the mommy type. She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the that word. That's what I was
I
thinking.
hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
Didn't I tell you before? You're always free to reheat my leftovers.
Don't be prideful, Isabella. Free leftovers? This is where we differ, Isabella. If someone offers me free stuff, I just take it. Unless, like, they really don't want to offer it to you, then. But you get the vibes, right? Becca's obviously a really good person. So, you know, if people die, Becca is on my list to keep alive. Also, Isabella, she seems cool.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
You know, with all these characters, there's gonna be at least like one or two assholes that can get trimmed if we need to. So there's, yeah. I mean, best case scenario, I want everyone to live though.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But
Prideful.
suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take her that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small, petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movement, when she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later.
Okay, see ya at the mansion.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
Free McDonald's.
You bet!
Mickey D's, get you that Mick spaghetti. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She probably is working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes over her mouth to stifle the sounds. This is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She had a cold for a couple days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left me the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunate for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
Drink your bottles. There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
We're blushing.
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation with my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. October 21st, Friday, Luxembourg. I mean, okay, if the place is called Luxembourg, we're obviously not in the Philippines. I guess I should have noticed that. Okay. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Hey, nice song. Am I getting copyrighted? Dude, I've definitely heard this song before. Probably a popular song people use, which probably means it's not copyrightable. Apparently everyone in Luxembourg knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way when the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the building shrinks in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon. Although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things might go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I picked it out without looking, neatly tucking it near my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway.
Rose?
It's Ash. Dude, he's looking kind of cool.
Guess again.
That's a nice, I'm just saying that's a nice profile picture. Lots of hair. That voice.
Bingo.
Ash.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah,
You were blushing?
he even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
This,
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
I need a bit more info before we make any assumptions. Who does she like, Zach or Ash?
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house. And we're
Ermengarde.
expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked
Alright,
the whole
I'll
afternoon.
remember that.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up.
Ash chuckles and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Get out of here, stupid asshole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. You call that to his face, asshole. What an insult. I'll show him who's tough. Oh, I miss the music. Hey, at least it's daytime. We got a journal. Timeline. 21st. Hey, isn't that Halloween? When's Halloween? Is that like 31st? 24th? I don't remember. Before going to the Ermengarde mansion, Isabella Santos, brought by Saint Goretti High School to check on Rebecca Gales. The former reminded the latter to take her flu medicine before leaving. On the way to the mansion, Isabella received a phone call from Ashton Frey, reminding her of Zachary Steele's movie premiere that night. Oh, Zachary's a director. These are all gonna be playable characters, I assume. Zachary, Ashton, Rebecca. No Rose though. Actually, we can take a sneak peek. Oh, this is Zachary. Okay. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet, despite all this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Ansem Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how it looks at night.
You planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Yes, taxi driver. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I gave the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an unapologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in their house doesn't want to either.
Sorry, we gotta make some money though.
I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
He drives off after, but what he said has left a forbidding feeling in my gut. Thanks for spooking us, Sty. Very helpful. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it, however, while my own copy of Keys dangled uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Rose is already dead. Mayor Mansion Foyer. Got some portraits. Some fancy looking. Oh man. When this game gets dark, dude. Over. Luckily, in the first episode, I don't think we're gonna get that far. Early celebration. No nightmares tonight. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. I'm just, dude, like I said, I'm a horror expert. So I am new to like horror visual novels slash games. So it definitely hits me a little differently than horror movies slash novels, normal novels and stuff. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. I think that looks pretty nice, honestly. The stained glass is a little much for me, but aesthetic-wise, I think that looks fine. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again.
Rose?
That kind of spooked me. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
My voice echoes softly through the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place like this, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
she's been erased. What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. Not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Onitatushi? Dude, that's what I'm saying. Why would you say ghosts aren't real and disrespect them in a freaking supposedly haunted house? Seems like the worst time to do that. Right? Damn. That made me choke on myself. No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. You probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
But to no avail. Oh boy, I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out.
It's time to leave the house, call the police, and do a full search. Smiley face.
Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
No answer. This isn't going to work. This place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Okay, dude. Oh, okay. Taking a couple steps forward, I notice something moving above the grand staircase, the chandelier.
What the hell? Rose?
Or
Rose, is that you?
I might have missed it. I was looking. I didn't see anything there.
Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out.
I'm friendly. I believe in ghosts. Respect, respect.
Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going.
Beta. Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Stop it, dude. You know something bad's gonna happen in the phone call. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord? Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm so scared, dude.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also a heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. Hey, that's some froking. Kyoko? Is that you?
What? The attic? Why?
That does. Isabella, do you think that sounded like Rose? That didn't sound like Rose at all. Also, there's freaking Kyoko croaking. Budget Kyoko. Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places, she has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. For someone scared, how are you not sus, dude? Horror. You call it the horror story mindset, dude. Like, you're, even though your character's scared, they just also have balls of steel at the same time. Right, that's ovaries of steel for women. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. And I usually don't envision real estate like that, but I guess it can be true, depending on the type of real estate. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. At least it's still daytime, dude. It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, the east and the west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side. Oh my god, double the fun. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Dude, I also need to be ready for some quick time events. I don't even know if that's gonna be mouse or keyboard. Oh my god. Unlike the grand staircase though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that heats up into the air with every step. Thank god it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how old this place is, there's no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why didn't they bother to add one when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Alright. It's not too horrifying. I thought they were actually gonna do like a Juon stare, where you crawl up the ladder and then she spoots you when you poke her head up. We're luckily okay though. It looks exactly like it did since the last time I've been here. Full of dust, worn out and faded by time. Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Spider webs. Shitty cleaners. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is my least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe the phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Shut up, brain. You are not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Other attic? Fuck. Okay, dude. What the hell was that? That's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. You must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the start. Hey, did that candle go, or was it always on? I guess it would have made sense for it to be on. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. Nope. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. You know what? I support you. Sorry, Rose. We're out of here. Bria Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Just to check.
What's this?
But just don't look under the bed, dude. My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. I don't see shit. Let's light.
A letter?
I don't see it. Found on the ground just a couple inches away from my feet. I guess it's just not visible. Out of sheer curiosity, I leaned down and picked it up. Strange. Hey, we're positioned to peek under the bed. I don't like this, though I love the cutscene. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days had passed. Me and my other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I'd been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it. But with great care, I open it and it shakes me to my core.
What? Oh my god.
Help me! Nothing but help me fills the page, all of it seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. Please don't go back to that scene. I feel like there's just gonna be something under the bed. Or blood. I dope. The same phrase just goes on until... Send this to 5 people at our house. Oh my god, it's a cursed email thingy. Remember that? I survived the curse. I never forwarded it to anyone, dude. I was like, hit me with it.
Send this to 5.
No, I don't think Isabella should.
Or else what?
You die.
Or else what?
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Holding the paper in half, the sight that reads me next has me frozen on the spot. Oh. Zombie feet. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, the skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things that isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I'm just here to make some money, dude. I'm friendly. I want to cry, call for help, but the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Lord, please help me. You know what? We gotta do it, dude. Did I save? Yeah, bad ending incoming. I feel like... Let's go! I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, I'll at least know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upward. Okay, it's... Hello, Kyoko. Though you're not as hot as Kyoko. No!
Please, don't hurt me.
That's horrifying. She's even croaking like Kyoko. I'm friendly! Without thinking, I scrambled towards the door. I struggled to open it, but it won't budge.
Stay away! Go away! Please, Lord, make it go away!
Actually help me, dude. Why now? Why won't it open now? As my heart sinks as reality dawns in. I'm locked in with that thing.
Let me out!
It slowly approaches me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. Oh! Oh, fuck me. Dude, I was tapping with my left hand. I'm not in position to click Z, dude. That would have been horrible. Dude, I was using my left hand. For time events, spamming buttons. Okay, I need to be prepared more. I'll move my keyboard closer. Yes! The door finally swings open and I couldn't have been happier. That fucked idiot. Wasting no time, I leap out of the door and don't look back. See ya, Rose. My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I ran past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs and breathing, a breathy laugh escapes me and... Oh... My shoe slips and I find myself falling. If this creepy lady starts crawling down the stairs, I'll be cheesed. By cheesed, I mean scared. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. We're dead, dude. God, one more time. Give me one more chance. My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious. I'll give your letter away, dude. I'm curse friendly. The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. I'm lying. While looking for her missing co-agent Isabella Santos, found a mysterious letter in the Ermengarde mansion attic. Driven to fear of what she read, thinking that the place cursed, she hurried to leave the place only to meet. Yes? Hey. Oh, it's kind of scary. Dude, I don't like the black. Okay. I think we're gonna save here, guys. You know what? Just save over that, dude. We have a tree. Yeah, that was a pretty good first reaction, I feel, to the game. I was legitimately scared at, again, Kyoko slash Sadako, inspired creature. I love spooky ghost slash ghoul ladies like that. It really scared me when I was younger, so it's a nice callback. But for now, we're gonna end here. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to subscribe. Like for more content, like the videos. I didn't mention this in the intro, but if you're new to the channel, the letter will be posted on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. EST. So if you're interested, check back then. And again, sub if you want to keep up with the videos, just in case you miss some, or you don't want to do the time conversion, etc., etc., or you want to check out some other stuff. And yeah, also comments are always welcomed, and I will always respond if they warrant a response, which is kind of contradictory, but you know what I mean. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.